The beginning of the project is the most expensive and responsible part of the game because you are making investments with the lowest return chances, so you have to be careful with the time and money spent. So, first of all, there is a market and audience research. On this stage, you are defining the target audience and build the market expectation. Then comes the core game mechanic definition. Here, based on the market research and your preferences, you are defining the core game mechanic. It should be simple. If it's not simple, you can already start all over again. Difficult mechanic means difficult to explain, means narrow audience. MVP implementation. You should implement only the basics. At this point, there is no future. Everything more than necessary is the waste. Don't think you're writing a bad code. Think you're building a race car which is good only for one race. Then comes the first promotion campaign. Try out your MVP with real audience as fast as you can. Run ads campaign, measure KPIs, first day retention, CPI, whatever specific KPI you have, but the most important one is the first day retention. Then, if you're unsure, comes fixes, second promotion campaign, KPI measurement, decision making, and final decision, go or no go. If you're unsure with the result of the first promotion, fix all what you can fix and try once again to be sure on your decision. If everything goes well, can't tell you because I haven't been there yet. So now let's take a look on existing Kincells software design. So as you can see, the client has Google single sign-on, Facebook single sign-on, guest sign-on, somewhere there are in-app purchases, integration, there are ads, there is a different mode of battles, there is a sync mode which requires online, there is async mode which requires online, there is a WebSocket interface to send messages to the client. Mostly it's used by the synchronous battle service. There is a REST API, there is internal pub/sub events bus, which was aimed to be replaced with the Google Cloud platform pub/sub. Many services, JWT-based authentication, and all this is built on top of the core battle game mechanic, which hasn't even been tested yet. However, the game is about the characters fighting on the field. It's not about Google sign-in, Facebook sign-in, and so on so far. It's the game mechanic, the game itself. It's about the characters fighting on the board. No one has tried it. Only in my delusion there is some kind of game, but nobody has seen it, and I have already had this almost enterprise, or like you can find such architecture on the most common cases. So it was absolute waste. The architecture is an absolute overkill, absolute waste, and it serves just to serve a good API and good backend for that product, which nobody uses so far, especially the sync battles without any kind of stable players online. So let's chop it off a bit. Google sign-in. It's just a waste of time on integration and those endless verifications. Facebook single sign-in. The same. Guest login. Nothing to have, maybe. So try to avoid tight coupling between the front end and the backend. If the backend is not absolutely necessary, don't do it. So generally, stay away from any kind of user data storing. So if you have essential need to store user data, then yes, store it. But in other cases, stay away from user data. Ask Buterin about it, Vitalik Buterin, and I recommend his book, and I will share it in the video description. Now let's chop out the backend. WebSockets.
Afuera.
We don't need them. There is no online. PubSub.
Afuera.
There are not much events going on in the application, and quite possibly there going to be nothing to scale after the first test. Now it's better. I have removed any kind of social network bindings because I don't want to support all those verifications and user data storages and all this compliance stuff. So I'm making game, not a compliance center. I have now only the sync bottle because I don't have enough of online for the sync bottle, so I can place complete backend for Kincells in one Google Cloud Run function, and it serves perfectly well. Especially it saves a ton of money because it serves only when the client calls the API. Now Kincells is available on the Google Play as a showcase, and I am proud with this project. Up next, I'm gonna run another one wrap-up episode of Make It Right about Kincells. In this episode, we will create the Google Cloud Run function boilerplate with tests, with MongoDB connection, with some explanation why and how, and by the end the boilerplate code gonna be accessible on the GitHub, so you can clone it and have fun with it. See you in the next episode. Сложно.